und ich wende mich an die große Runde, an das Publikum, and also you, Marta, if you are with us, and if you have questions to Marta and Tschirren, please tell us, because this is a very good occasion to have a dialogue and to ask questions. Wer möchte anfangen? Wer hat Themen, die ihm oder ihr unter den Nägeln brennen? Fragen? Ja, Hubert, wenn es niemand sonst wagt.
Genau, sonst gerne jemand anderer. Ja, meine Frage ist, wann machen wir ein Projekt in Sao Paulo? Nein, das war ein Spaß. Ich habe gesehen, Sie haben diese Projektfenster und die dauern 4 Jahre, stimmt's?
Also die Modellvorhaben sind über 4 Jahre angelegt, ja.
Jetzt frage ich mich nur, bei solchen angewandten Forschungsprojekten aus eigener Erfahrung sind 4 Jahre oft nicht ausreichend. Wenn Sie jetzt diese Einladung hier auch in den Saal hineinsprechen, sind das auch dann Projekte, die vielleicht schon laufen, oder wird sich das Bundesamt für Wohnungswesen auch an Projekten beteiligen, die dann in einer ersten Stufe erst zu Ergebnissen führen und dann irgendwie durch andere Drittmittel weiterlaufen? Ich sage das nur im Zusammenhang von unseren Erwartungen, die wir auch heute Morgen schon besprochen haben, dass dieses Zeitfenster oft nicht mit einem Entwicklungsfenster von solchen Sachen zusammenpassen könnte, weil das auch bei Ihnen auch schon so vorgegeben ist. Ja,
also bei den Modellvorhaben, dort ist der Rahmen in dem Sinn ein bisschen klarer vorgegeben, weil dort eben, das hat eine 4-Jahresperiode und im Moment laufen diese Modellvorhaben und eben auch unser Themenschwerpunkt zur demografischen Entwicklung. Bei den Referenzprojekten sind wir viel freier. Dort gibt es natürlich, ich habe da gesagt, die Zeit ist an sich noch kürzer, aber ich habe ja auch aufgezeigt, das Projekt im Mattertal, das war zuerst ein Modellvorhaben und dann hat man beim Abschluss gemerkt, das würde sich noch lohnen, wenn man da noch ein bisschen weitermachen könnte, und dann kann das dann noch als Referenzprojekt auch noch unterstützt werden. Es wäre grundsätzlich auch möglich, dass man das umgekehrt macht. Und daneben haben wir noch das übrige Forschungsprogramm, auch da gibt es dann eigentlich immer auch noch Möglichkeiten. Gut.
Ich sehe noch eine Frage. Ja, bitte, Margrit.
Would I still ask a question to Marta?
Marta, do you hear Margit Hugentobler?
You hear me?
Martin, yes, I hear you, Judit. I just can't hear the translation, so I couldn't understand one word of Martin's lecture. That's why I'm not asking questions. I'm so sorry, Martin.
Now, that's a technical bug. I'm very sorry for this, but now we have a question to you by Margit Hugentobler, who used to be a very important person here in ETH Wohnforum. So, Margit, please ask your question in English so that Marta understands you surely.
Marta, thank you very much for your interesting presentation. I hope I didn't miss it, but we talked a lot this morning about participatory urban development and redevelopment, and really involving citizens in developing areas, and especially redeveloping areas. Now, in your project, which is extremely exciting and interesting, and I think a great contribution to bringing a city alive, and what role did different actors play, apart from your architectural office and your colleagues, in the development of like the ideas for use, the swimming pool, the other kind of uses? Was it a participatory project? If you could say a little more about that, that would be great.
Okay. Well, that is a SESC unit. So SESC is not a public organization, it's a private organization that works with public money, because they work with a percentage of the tax all the commerce and services of São Paulo pays. So they have a policy that is very interesting, because it's really accessible for all, you know. You have and they are very big and play a very important role in terms of culture and education in São Paulo, especially. And they have this policy that when they find a place or a site, they immediately put some channel of correspondence with the population that lives around or that stays there every day and everything. And they started to do events in these places in some more not improvised way, you know, but it's a very good way of making the relation previously with people. During all the time that the project is in elaboration and the construction and is under construction, in the case of SESC 24 de Maio, it was impossible to be there because all the site was taken by the construction. But in other sites, even during the construction of the buildings, they keep activities and they keep a channel of communication, you know. So it guarantees some sort of participation in that sense.
Now that is very interesting to hear, because here we just find parallels also to one project that we heard about this morning in Berlin, where also there is a kind of a work in progress together with the future users and the persons on site, and also what we heard from Eindhoven in the Netherlands. So we see that there are kind of processes and ideas that work in several places of this earth that seem to be kind of universally accepted. So maybe this is a lessons learned for us all. And I would like to add the question. I say it in English so that I don't know what we do with the answer and the translation, but anyway.
I try to.
Yes. So you told us that the federal office for housing is trying to improve, to invite all the actors to work together, to try those innovative processes, more participation, more collaboration between the sectors, between the different actors. And I wanted to ask you, do you see success? I mean, do you think that they have learned something and that they will continue this practice, maybe also after those model projects?
Yes, I think very much that this is the case. When I see, maybe not everywhere, but in the urban context, I see that projects are very often accompanied by participative processes, and I think today this is more or less state of the art. Mm-hmm. And I hope that with the different programs on the federal level, we tried to motivate and the people to go in this direction. We could push a little bit, only a small bit in this direction as well.
Thank you. Well, that sounds very good. And I think that's a very encouraging moment to have a break. We already arrived to our next break, but breaks are very important so that we can continue to discuss and drink coffee so that we are really fit for the last part of this event. Herzlichen Dank, Martin Tschirren. Danke Ihnen. Thank you, Marta, very much for being with us here digitally.